The difference between us is that I can feel pain.
Sounds like a real boogeyman once you Freddy's coming for you.
Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy.
There's someone else in the hotel with us. There's a crazy woman in one of the rooms.
It's got a death curse.
This isn't science. It's more like black magic.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
All right, and thanks again to the Pumpkinhillradio Big Brass Band for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big brass band.
Nice. Continuing our conversation from the Tuesday show. Talking about gods again. We're doing our Greek God series right now a little bit, and we didn't say anything last time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have much on it.
It just moves so fast that
Yeah, for real, I've been pretty busy the past
Same.
week, so I didn't get to dig into a bunch of stuff, but I did listen to some things, and this is
Yeah.
and this is I don't have anything written down here. I remember we were talking about the creation of humans, like in the within this pantheon and within like Greek lore. Fucking Zeus basically. Yeah, he was looking at this empty world, and he's like, "Well, we don't have anybody to like pray to us or anything.
Yeah,
like it's just empty. I want to see how this goes."
Be really stoked on us.
But the real thing, I think, really what it is Prometheus is the one who creates man.
Yeah.
So Prometheus is the one that gathers up clay, which is like a lot of different, like talk about like golems and stuff in ancient like Hebrew lore and stuff. Fucking or like jinn, like ancient sand spirits, like those are all just I don't know, like they're not exactly clay, but like that this like creation of something from like dirt, basically dust to dust as it is.
That's like
it's a
Christian creation.
Yeah. So he pulls up
like,
Prometheus pulls up this mud, he like rolls it out, fucking pops the heads on. There's like now, I don't know if this is some of the more new agey stuff I was looking at. I'm sure it is because I don't know. Like I know even their perception of colors was different, but it's like it's talking about how he's got all these different colors of the clay. Like he's got like black, white, brown. There's like some like reddish hints. There's all that. There's like a purple one and a blue one and like a fucking green one, right?
That's sick.
It's like okay, here we go.
Let's get into it.
But man and human. And, like, the etymology of that word, up until, like, 1,000 years ago, man didn't necessarily mean, like, just dudes.
Yeah, it was like...
That's, like,
mankind.
Yeah, like, man... Like, so, even that, like...
It was like
and I think maybe, like, that's partly because before then, like, I don't, like, think they even wrote about a single woman in history before, like, I say 1,000 years ago. I don't think that, like, I think they were just...
Not a lot of them.
Murdering everybody they could as like dudes, but
telling sick stories.
But so at some point that changed to be like because a lot of these stories do say like man, like breathing life into man. Yeah. But I don't because I know like we were talking like it's just a bunch of dudes on there like growing out. Like I think it's possible that there was chicks too or like whatever all people could be. It's possible.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like, probably.
Well, I don't know. And then even in the Christian myth, like the girl is created later, but not really because Lilith was actually created along with Adam, and she went and fucked off to be radical.
Go get sick.
So I think in a lot of lore, chicks are there, but sometimes because
I know like
especially when it's written by a dude, it's like then she's seen as like a. It can be like more of like an item to like be like I don't know. It gets pretty fucked up. But just like I'm just like trying to read about like these old stories about creation, and it's like what do these words even like mean in this context? Like just like breaking down like what these myths are, and then like what this modern person wrote, and then like what those words meant in the past. Like it's like. I mean, I'm just doing a couple Google searches. It's not like a bunch of research, but it is like weird just to try to see the rabbit. Like before I know like my Wikipedia, like my tabs are nuts, and it's like okay, now I got to teach myself Latin, like or
to like kind of have an idea of what any of this means.
But so then but he just has these mud things, and and then it said I don't know somehow couple of them, like the green one and the blue one, got like knocked over and mushed up. What I read is that Zeus stepped on him.
Yeah. Whoops.
And he was like, "Well, there's enough here. It's like it's a couple different colors.
There's still enough.
It's still enough.
It's diverse enough. Still.
Like, dog, I wouldn't mind a couple. I wouldn't mind being green.
Some blue rose.
Yeah, nice.
I think a blue lady would be really cool.
Yeah, you've just been watching too much Star Trek.
Yeah, I'd love to see some blue ladies.
Yeah, we can pull those up later.
Nice, yeah.
But so right now they're just these little mud statues.
Yeah.
Timothy's like, all right, well, that's what we got.
Kind of, yeah. Like
he
sculptures.
goes to. Who does he go to for this? You know?
Not what?
He goes to Athena.
Okay.
To breathe life into them. Our old girl Athena, who we've been learning about.
Yeah,
I'm like, I was so glad to see these stories intertwined because I didn't.
Well, because I remember, I think when because I think Prometheus had like a part in like, cause he created man, but also like I think like later on created woman, and like used like they like use like qualities of like all like the best goddesses basically.
Oh, nice. Pretty sick.
Then I think Athena was one of them. Like Aphrodite's like like looks or whatever. I don't know. I don't fucking know where I was going with that thought at all, but
I'm just talking.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's Athena that's like because her breath. Remember we talked about all the shit that she has under her belt. She has like crafting and war and love and knowledge. She kind of has everything that a human has in like a lot more than the other guy. Like I don't know, she's very diverse because she has a good lineage.
Very like so she's like she's like a little more complex.
Yeah.
Not like that. Not all the guys are like complex in their own way, but it's like
most of the early, especially the ancient ones.
Not like one dimensional.
The ancient ones that are just like elements. They are.
Or like they're like a mood or
the stories weren't. There just wasn't enough creatures around to make big stories.
A specific like emotion or like
Yeah, but by the time the actual plot of everything's going on, those ancient gods are either dead or just like placid figures in the sky and like hanging out. Right?
Yeah, they're just chilling.
But I thought it was fucking cool that Athena was the one that gave him breath. I was like, oh, that just tickled me because I was reading so much about her. I was kind of growing an affinity for her. I was like, oh, I guess
Athena.
Right there.
That's Athena's breath, you know.
Mm-hmm. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then like the first dude that wakes up, they all kind of start wriggling around. The first dude that wakes up starts praying to Prometheus immediately. He's like, thank you for making us. Prometheus is like, don't fucking pray to me. It's like, you're your own dude.
Like, you shouldn't do that.
Zeus is like, hold on.
It's like, wait, I kind of like that.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Dude, this is the best thing they could have done.
Yeah, okay, and Zeus is like, all right, they can have all the earth. They can be chilling down there. They're like little gods. Don't give them fire. Definitely don't give them fire, though. He's like, if they get fire, they can come fuck us up. We're sitting on Mount Olympus. They can just like get us.
What the fuck?
Like Mount Olympus is kind of a tangible place on the earth of that time. Like it's like this. I know it's still a place, I guess, but it's like the gods aren't literally sitting up there. I think at one point they were just chilling.
They moved to a different. Yeah,
one of these like 3,000-year-old people we were talking about. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's infested with maybe like multiple plasma spirits. I don't know.
Who the fuck knows, man?
Don't even get me.
Yeah. No, you get. I mean, once you get plasma spirits into like Zeus throwing lightning, it's like, well, all right.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well,
so So then,
even
I mean, you know the story. We're here now with I don't know if you noticed, we got fire.
Yeah, dude.
Smoke Dro. Thanks, Prometheus.
Blazing. Well, yeah, because he gave man
Blazing
fire,
the mother Gaia,
which is sick. So then people can just like go. Didn't he like put like fire on the treetops or something, and they could like all they had to do was climb a tree and like pick the fire out.
I don't know what he did.
I heard that description. I don't know. That's pretty.
He must have set something up. I guess back then it's like a bush or a tree.
They just like grew fire.
In the in the Christian stuff, they already had fire at this point, but there's like the burning bush, maybe like fucking.
Well, that's another thing, dude. Is plasma beings. If you're seeing something and it's like fire and it's speaking to you,
it's an angel.
Yeah, it's like they talk about angels. It's like what Moses went and saw, like God. He and it's just like pure light, made him age like 50
or like
years.
Okay, like
maybe he like went to a different fucking world for a little bit through this plasma.
And on Tuesday's episode, because we're recording 2 at once right now, we were talking about how like a wormhole or like a black hole wouldn't be this 2-dimensional shape. It'd be this complex 3-dimensional shape of like shifting circles. Man. I don't know if you've seen those pictures of biblically accurate angels. It's kind of like a ball of light surrounded by like shifting circles.
Yeah, a wheel within a wheel.
That is like hard to look at because it's like looking at a fucking elder
like
scroll.
5 wheels within wheels. All
this is all the same thing, right? Am I fucked up right now?
No, it is. That's the thing.
That's I'm about to punch a hole in my window and just try to breathe some of this fucking plasmic air out there.
Yeah, man. Well, that's the thing. I think everyone, like humans, are like kind of starting to realize as like a whole is like, oh wait, it's all the same.
It's all the same, and it's all. That's
it's
why
all way more fucking wild than like we're talking.
Dude, that's why I dig into
fucking nuts, man.
Austin Osman Spare.
Oh yeah.
He is a chaos magician.
Oh fuck yeah.
And chaos theory is like basically. Not basically. It's obvious. There's like tons of books and shit.
Yeah.
It's not just like a concept. There's a concept you can say, but it's creating paths in your mind to like believe in. Like I like hold all these pantheons in my mind as real, so that you can then use these spells that you attach to different gods and like totally like mantle different gods and like try to like channel different energies of different all that. So chaos.
Like why it's best to have many gods on your side.
Chaos magic weaves like every religion together, but like lets you use it freely.
Yeah.
And you can like set one aside while you're using another for a while.
Yeah. Or like take things from like 2 different things.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Right. It's like you can.
How does it work to your like
you can build it. Like, you can
like,
build like a topic god basically, and then give it this energy and like then. Make it who you want to be perceived as, and then like mantle it, and then like become this thing, and just be give off that energy after you give it like.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's and that like I mean that's like fucking like visualization like
Jesus
exercises. Did. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, man. It's like I don't know. There's a lot you can fucking do with that shit.
Man, fucking.
Cause you can't get too rigid with it. You gotta fucking. Yeah, like
you need to be pliable. You need
to flow,
you gotta be able to
like
fucking water.
Perceive things through different lenses, different perspectives.
It's a different planes. Yeah, if we know for a fact that there's things that can lay over top of each other, like light, like different
obviously
like, stacks of light.
Fucking gods.
Then there's obviously there's like then there's different. There's just got to be other planes. There's got to be these other realities that are laid over tapped. That could be. I guess the term I use is like a psychic tattoo, like basically a curse. Yeah. Like what I always think about is. Not always. Yes, this is what I'm always thinking about right now, Dawson.
Constantly. Yeah.
Is an alien like 1 billion years ago laying a curse on a planet, but the planet either like blew up or some shit, or it just has moved. It's obvious. It's just I'm saying obviously so fucking much. It's fucking triggering me. I'm saying, but they lay a curse down on this point in reality, and then the entire universe is red shit is like speeding out fucking 7 light years at a time, like out from itself. So is it possible that then like that curse that alien 1 billion years ago laid on this spot in not on the planet, but think about the universal map. If it didn't go with the planet, it just stayed there and like grew and ate away. And then here comes our solar system hurtling through it. And I know we were talking about like these psychic clouds bigger than our whole solar system, like doing things to like, you go outside and you're like, there's something in the air today. And it's like, you damn fucking right there is. There's an ancient alien curse.
Yeah, or maybe it's not even like it's like
I think it's an alien curse. Dawson.
Well, it's like an alien curse, but it's like it's like a plasma charged at a certain the plasma clouds.
It's all energy stacked,
charged at a certain frequency,
stacked in a different plane of reality.
That just fucking waiting, wallops you,
waiting and just hitting your plasmic soul.
Yeah, dude. I think that. I also think like what is it? I've like there's like I heard like someone describe this. I forget what I was listening to, but it's like this idea that like ants, an ant can't like perceive you. Like you can step next to an ant, and if it doesn't like sense you like vibrationally or like it doesn't even know you're there, it'll just like walk over your foot like you're just part of the fucking environment.
You're a mountain.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's like so it can't perceive like how big you are. It's like okay, what if there's things like that out there? and we're just like the ants to those. We don't really perceive them. We just all of a sudden it's like a storm came through, or like a car accident happened, or like something I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
like a tsunami. It was like just something
And it
just
was
moved
this
through.
like programming in the universe on a different
Yeah.
level.
It's like how like car accidents happen sometimes, or like whatever. It's like,
Dude, it's because that
Something just,
spider
like-
arms and your other dude. Because I don't know if we've actually presented the theory of like the spider self.
yeah, that was we didn't even
Which
record
is-
that conversation.
No, which is basically that we have these two human arms out in front of us.
Yeah.
But then this is where I get confused.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
It's because then you have three other sets of arms working on
Yeah.
different planes of existence.
Yeah.
I guess all stacked on top of each other.
Walking through the
You
webs.
are the spy, and like our emotions, our day to day, like I'd call it the feng shui of our reality. The way that we are
Yeah.
moving through things is just like the way that the code of the universe works.
Yeah.
And I think trying to grasp what your spider self is doing, what those other arms
You
are
could never
working on,
know.
different layers. I think just even the experiment of thinking about it, of being
Oh
like,
yeah.
of realizing that yes, I have these spider arms.
Okay,
for
there's
sure.
something going on.
You're like, I 100% have
Absolutely.
spider arms. 100%. I'm going through an alien curse right now.
Yeah. I gotta just climb through this muck a bit.
Like,
There's an alien
and this
curse
is just
out there.
this is like before you get out of bed.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even put on fucking socks.
All right.
I got a shower.
I gotta stand up. I gotta stand up today.
I haven't even brushed my teeth yet.
Gotta stand up still. Shit.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
like, I think it's as real as it is silly, and it's
Yeah.
very silly.
It's super silly. It's all silly,
It's very real
but it's the real shit.
because just like a wormhole, when you're looking at it, like it's you're not supposed to look at these kinds of things.
no,
You're not supposed to. Like, and like you're not ever gonna perceive these extra spider arms. And here's what I was considering: my three other sets, are they just on 3 different planes, or am I working with 8 arms in 8 different planes? I think I
Might
might.
be 8.
I think you
Well, you got like the 2 here.
need- so yeah, you can only have 7.
So that's like the 3. That's a 3D because we got 2 in
I
this
think
plane.
I think you can probably
The
move your
4D,
spider
you
arms.
got the 4 more going.
Yeah,
And then it's like compounded on
and then
top
it's
of itself.
a matter of.
But there's like more layers to it.
It's a matter of
you know?
unlocking your, I think, just your third eye and all of that. All those, there's a bunch of different words you could use for it. But I think that's how you would shift the arms into higher realities.
Yeah. And like our arms, our subconscious arms that's what I'm calling them, subconscious arms, that we have no idea what they're doing.
Well, you made the motion that they're coming kind of out
They're-
from below your armpits.
Oh, I imagine more like coming out my back.
Okay.
Coming off my back.
And
Like
these
I've like
aren't all- I would no for sure.
like 6 arms
Yeah.
on my back.
Yeah, cool motion. From like yeah.
It's like I don't know, coming down like wings would be,
Mhm.
but they're like 6 arms. But like I imagine like they're trying to get your brain, this solid brain here. They're trying to get that to be able to like perceive more, because that's how you become. That's what that's the goal. I think that's the goal. But like
Open that scope.
it's
Become
like
the thing holding the camera.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. And then
Spider the whole time.
yeah, it turns out I'm a fucking freaky spider, human weird spider. It's arms on my back, doing some shit. I don't know. But that's like that's why I like it. Like it draws you to certain things like black holes. That's why like humans get like interested in that shit and try to like perceive these and like have these thoughts in general. Where it's like,
Well,
because like if you look at a black hole from like a far distance, or like a computer generated like image of it, it like slowly starts like opening up that like, because like consciousness, I don't know, consciousness is like
just
an
trying
aperture.
to understand it as much as possible.
Yeah, like it like widens up that like aperture,
Yeah,
so you
your
can like
camera aperture.
bring more
Mm.
light in, basically.
Mm.
Plasma. I don't know
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
That's gonna like give you more information, more data that we're not like perceiving with like a smaller aperture, but like each like little thing,
Well, that's
opens your eyes more to like, because I don't know.
hey
like,
man, that's the pursuit of science since existence.
Yeah, no,
That's
exactly.
like that is like opening the. So at this point, I think
and it just
we're
gets
nowhere near the
crazy.
end of technological endpoint,
Oh,
but there
no.
actually is a point in human history where if we continue the stagnation, but there isn't a point where like technology moves, but at some point we're just we would be kind of set. Like, we would have kind of the best of the best. So, and like,
Yeah.
I think before we reach that point, we really have to
We're
try
gonna overstep
to
it a couple
work
times.
with like the more spiritual self. Like, we really got to work with that Esper side of things. We
Because
gotta
it's
be
all
like
part of it. It's
you gotta
not,
be like
separate,
the Protoss in StarCraft. You need to
Yeah.
be these creatures that have mind and machine all built in, like
Yeah.
the psychic energy, like all funneling through.
Well, the machines are just tools, but if you don't have like the perception or
Yeah.
knowledge or
Like,
wisdom
I don't
to
know.
use it the right way, you're just gonna fucking blast yourself. You know?
Like,
or
nah.
it's just gonna you're gonna have this like thing you don't even know what to do with, and it's just gonna sit there. You don't even know how to make it work.
What is
You know,
this?
maybe that's like what the pyramids are. You know,
Yeah, we
this idea that like pyramids are like a generator
yeah, I like
sort of
that.
energy
I like that.
thing. I don't know.
There's all
Like
those
the
secret
tunnel-
chambers and
I don't
like
fucking know. Yeah.
the way light hits them and the way like
Yeah, you like throw the right
There's
like sound through
some sort
through
of battery energy coming from in there.
it. I don't know. We just forgot how to use it.
Like, not to, I don't have anything ill or nice, and not anything nice to say probably at this point about like Elon Musk, but I know
Oh,
about
yeah.
the all those like Neuralink stuff with like this jamming monkeys' brains full of science.
Well, there's like a dude that
Yeah, someone's got it.
got it now.
Someone's
'Cause he's
got
like
it.
paralyzed and he's like, fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, can I? Oh, I can't like move my arms or legs, but
Like,
I want to play video games.
I think that
That's basically what it sounded like to me.
like once everybody basically is born and hit with a chip in the back of their mind, that chip
Mhm.
is going to do like one of two things. It's either going to completely lock us out of ever being psychic again as a civilization. It's going to forever dampen that part of our brain and make it so we don't pass that gene on. Somehow, I don't.
It like
or-
it like change into a different direction.
Yeah, or like you can. I don't know. I think there's an application of an advancement of that type of technology, or that idea that just melding of things. There's a way where like the Force comes into play.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there's a like it's somewhere in that mix, and I guess it's either, and I don't even think it's this. I don't even think it's because it becomes a point when none of that even matters if we were ever psychic, because we have nanomachines and everything is made out of like a type of nanomachine that you can then control and change the idea and fabric of and the texture of and what it is. I think it's called what is it? Smart something. And I was hearing about it for a while, but actually in the
like smart
Star
Dust or
Trek
something.
Discovery series on Paramount Plus, the last couple of seasons, they've been, because they like travel like 1,000 years in the future in Star Trek time, so they're like they're fucking far, so their tech is
crazy
just,
shit. Yeah.
It's
Well, I mean, Star Trek's kind of always.
well,
had that,
they're
predictive
just showing
programming thing.
they're just showing stuff that like is kind of on the cutting edge of like ideas.
Yeah.
And the way that they were able to represent it was just like an item turning into another item, or like transmitting into like an energy almost, like based on. And they didn't. And this is where I would differ, is because in that one part of like in the one way we go where we get this thing planted in our brain, I think then it's like you basically become Magneto. You can like, control those things.
Yeah.
And then like at some point your body becomes made out of those.
Mm-hmm.
And then at some point you can split all those into like 1,000 separate consciousnesses. There's a point where it gets human history gets so cool and fucked up in the future if we do survive, because even if there isn't any aliens, if there's literally no aliens out there at all besides like little microbes, in like 500,000 years or whatever it takes at some point between different like just mass colonization from humans, but then also like from the most basic thing like cyborgs, like cybernetics, to things like uplifting species like a dolphin to make them human intelligence, and then transferring your intelligence into a dolphin, or like a monkey, or like your pet cat, and then at some point like that cat is your consciousness, and then like at some point there's a cat is like your grandpa, and like it's like at some like it's and like that's just at some point there's a whole planet of human level cat species, and they're just like it's this total anime land then. Like it's and then there's like every one of those scenarios will happen. Like if humans just continue to spread out, like it is that it's not like a disease. It's not like a fucking disease, but it is that like if you can catch on enough planets, you're just not gonna go away.
Oh no.
And if you just keep on fucking with the body to live in different environments, like you're gonna have
colonize
some kind of, you're gonna have like a nanotech dolphin in like the oceans of the fucking Saturn's moons that you can faster than light mind meld to and become this dolphin with like your grandma that died like before you were ever born. I don't know, like at some point shit
you're gonna like decode your own like genetic memory and shit too. So you're gonna unlock some like deep shit, you know.
At some point we become the aliens.
Yeah. Well, that's like what's going. That's
what it is.
What's just going on.
Yeah. Like even if there is nothing else, there will be aliens at some point, as long as we don't just detonate right now.
Oh yeah.
Which I think we're good.
I think we're chilling. I think there's a lot of people get a little worried.
I think there's a lot of stuff going on that isn't good. No. I think it's hard to just say we're good, but I think
as far
even if we do detonate, it's really hard to kill every single thing.
Yeah. Well, and as far as like human history goes, there's like obviously there's some bad shit going on in the world, but there's a lot of chill shit too. There's a lot of super comfortable just
there's people trying to find those spider arms right now.
Yeah, a lot of people trying to get those spider arms working better for them.
Yeah, Jesus did it. I think
this is what's going on. I'm pretty sure it's happening. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening with Jesus.
Yeah. Fucking spider.
He's a Spider-Man.
He was Spider-Man.
He was the Spider-Man.
He was the original.
We're all Spider-Man.
Jesus was the original Spider-Man.
Yeah, obviously.
I think is what we're going to take away from this.
Of course.
Fuck.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Human future is going to be sweet.
I know. It's like, in a way, it's like, God damn it. Why am I here right now?
Because we've already, like, if you look at it, like, from a, like, biological standpoint, we're not that much different from, like, ancient man. Like, we're basically the same still. It's just like our environment, we've like done so much to like our environment and changed it and like given us like systems and like comfort so much that like we're a different thing now.
Yeah,
we're just like different like still.
Pretty sure until like
but it's just so early still.
Like until 100 years ago, like leisure wasn't a thing. Like the idea of like fun. I don't think that was
chilling.
There wasn't the idea of fun until like
everything was like necessity.
Like the 20s. I think like no, like the 40s after the I don't know. I think like the 60s, the 1960s.
People were goofing around and shit, but it
maybe
was like,
is when fun was invented. As far as like a thing you could really feel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, and then it immediately. I think the minute someone thought about it,
yeah.
Yeah. Like Hiroshima or something.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like
I think we can relax.
Yeah, we can chill.
I think that's what happened with America after you drop the nuke. You're like, all right, I think we're gonna just chill for a little bit.
Take a breather.
Then
because what the next step is, just bombing everybody.
We gotta bomb everybody. I think everyone's gonna be really cool with us for a bit.
Yeah,
for a little bit. I think we're kind of the man right now.
We're gonna be like cool kids right now.
I think we're kind of the man right now.
Damn.
Let's go to space.
America just popped those shades on, went to space. Yeah.
We made the best bomb. All right, let's go to space.
Let's strap it on the back of a car and drive it to the moon.
We competed with Russia to do that. That was cool.
Oh.
They're making nukes too.
What is the dog's name that they shot into space?
It's not okay. It was
start with an L. I'll look this up. This is important.
That's
first dog in space.
Dog. There's a monkey too.
I know, but the dog in orbit is Laiki, L-A-I-K-A. Look at this picture of this fucking aeronautic dog. This like astronaut pup. It's wearing like Soviet 40s astronaut gear. So
like I don't know. The funniest part is like this is an astronaut dog, and it's like.
She's wearing.
I think people just fucking launched that thing into space. People just like threw that on a missile and just
they put a thunder shirt on a dog and put a rocket underneath its feet.
You're good. Fucking light it up. Let's go.
Like put a
blast
camera.
Off.
We got to put a camera or something in there, or at least a radio, so we can hear it die.
Yeah, something. See if it survives.
I don't know what. See if it survives.
We have to hook it up to some machines or something.
Food up there, so it's not gonna.
It's definitely not gonna make it. Live on the way down.
It's
not gonna be able to land.
Anybody fill up the automatic food dispenser?
So it's not gonna be able to drive that.
It's like one dude is like, I definitely did not get the food.
Ooh. Oh, I was meaning to do that.
Like, honestly, I've been pissing in the water supply. I thought it was the urinal. I don't know.
The dog's already dead.
They just put a dead dog in a
Launched a dead dog.
Definitely like somebody wanted to bury their dog in the coolest way, and they're like, just put a dog body.
Seems kind of tired.
This is dark. I want to get there though. I do like the dog.
It's a good dog. That's a good ass dog.
There's an episode of Cowboy Bebop, or no, Space Dandy. One of the two, made by the same guy. One of them is a spiritual successor of the other, and one of them has they meet that dog on another planet, and
That's awesome.
And they're like, I don't know, the whole thing's about how that dog survived, and it is Space Dandy because there's the narrator over it. At the end, the narrator's like crying, trying to talk about it. He's like, "It's the best dog.
Yeah,
it's the best dog." You're like, oh god.
Yeah, it is.
Like in memorial,
good ass dog.
Like, maybe somewhere out there that dog's still chilling.
Yeah,
I can only hope.
That dog's doing good.
Got like Apollo 11 or whatever. What's the one that? Yeah. What's the one that didn't make it? What's the ship that did not go up?
There's the Challenger that blew up.
Yeah, I said Apollo 11. You're the Challenger. Thoughts on that? No, you don't believe that.
I don't know. Dude. They blew something up. I don't know if anyone was on there.
I know that picture you're talking about with the fucking...
I don't know if anyone was
just people's faces and the astronauts' faces. They're like, this person works at a grocery store.
They have similar names.
Cited at a Walmart.
Like they work at a school. They work at a college.
Yeah.
They're teaching space and they look like that person.
Yeah, but that
this person's teaching space.
Dude, fuck.
I don't know, man.
That was live, right, for the kids back in the
80s?
When did that happen?
Yeah.
Challenger explosion. Dude, that
86 or something.
Damn. Okay, because 9/11, the teachers turned on the TV after it was happening.
Yeah.
Still definitely super intense.
You were watching the replay,
but you knew it was like a horrible thing, like right away, pretty much. When the teacher turns it on, you're like, they got like a call from their husband. I
remember coming into recess and it was on the TV and the teacher's like, sit down and watch.
Teacher's like, my husband's withdrawing all of the money from our bank.
Yeah. My son's in the army and this means he's probably going. He's getting.
So you knew that was happening. Like we knew, I guess, some part of that. When you're back when you were watching the Challenger though, that was a hype day. You're like, I'm about to see a rocket ship.
Yeah.
Let's see a rocket ship.
Yeah, well, because that was part of the hype was because there was a teacher that won.
Yeah.
Was won, so there's a public school teacher that was on there.
Mm-hmm.
So all the public schools had to watch it.
Super hype.
That kind of it's kind of I don't know, the theory that there's no one on it. Yeah. I'm not saying I agree with it or not. This is just an idea out there.
This is just an idea.
People have done some research on. I've just looked at that.
Yeah, either way, I'm just the
You look up stuff where
No, actually, I think either I don't think it speaks. I think this can fit nicely with the theory or not.
Yeah.
But just speaking about a fucking psychic tattoo over a whole location.
No, it's a trauma-based mind control.
Yeah, everybody in America just got trauma bonded to go.
That's what 9/11 was like that too.
Yeah.
COVID was a similar thing where it was
okay, here's why.
And it's not to say that these things didn't happen, but it's they're real things that happen.
The real things that happen. It's just.
But it's if they're used in a certain way.
They just
because what they do after those things happen to control you in
these real events become
you're jostled, you're traumatized. You're
anybody with control will use it as much as
you're just
possible.
waiting for the right time for the right thing to happen.
Yeah,
and you just fucking
lucky.
You start telling you tell someone that's terrified and scared they're gonna die. You just you're hey, you gotta go over here now. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I better do that.
All right.
I better do that.
All right. I don't know. I could go on about that forever though. Because fucking. What is it? It's the part of the trauma based mind control is it was relatable, It's that was that could have been our teacher.
That's how they did MK Ultra.
Yeah.
It's breaking a mind.
That's they do it on a mass scale. You think they're not trying to do that on a mass scale? That one is
confirmed real. That Project Paperclip shit is confirmed. They just
yeah, man.
They broke people's minds in half and they programmed one half to be a psycho murderer.
Operation Midnight Climax. You ever hear about that one too?
Dude, tell me.
Well, that's so they would go to brothels. These well-to-do men going to go get a prostitute, and then they would have like CIA would like dose them with like huge amounts of LSD.
Okay.
Like, because then they can't like explain anything.
Yeah.
Because they can't say what they're doing because
Yeah,
they're doing something illegal. It would like destroy their reputation.
And they just observe them.
Yeah, and they like watch what would happen, try to like make a truth serum kind of shit, like do studies on them.
Dude.
And then these dudes would like end up, they'd go nuts, and then they'd go like kill their family. They'd like kill their family and kill themselves.
Yeah,
like most of them did that.
Dude, well,
it's crazy.
They were when they were testing that shit in the CIA, they were giving it to each other.
Yeah.
They were throwing like I remember listening to this story about like an office party where somebody spiked like the punch basically with like a hyper amount of acid.
Yeah,
and like everybody's minds just melted away.
Yeah, dude.
And for an experiment, I guess.
Yeah,
which
like,
I mean, it's
interesting. I don't know. It's interesting.
I don't know. That's the trouble with that is that you don't want to not know. Like you don't want to be told as it's happening because like that's gonna just jolt you into something. It could be terrifying. Yeah, if you can't just like mental fortitude the hell out of that kind of a statement.
Like you're gonna be going nuts in a little bit. I drugged you. That's scary. Yeah, it's a scary place to be if you're not ready for it.
It's gotta know that it's gonna end.
Yeah,
it's like the biggest thing with any kind of trips like that.
But if you just slowly start losing your mind,
then
and everyone else is kind of losing their mind too. You're like, all right.
So they weren't told until like either ever or the next day or like unless asked. Like I think they were just all started to get bizarre at like a Christmas party.
Dude. Oh, I bet.
Like
it's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're all like wearing suits and ties.
Just trying to like observe some shit.
Dude, yeah. And that's the same time they're like, we could probably remote view some shit.
Yeah.
They're like we could probably.
Well, yeah, you started dabbling with that, and you're like, wait, I think there's like a way to like really tap into some wild shit. Because,
dude,
I'm seeing shapes.
God,
I have things talking to me now.
I'm seeing shapes. I actually did my little remote viewing app today, where it's like every day they like give you like a coordinate or not a coordinate, just like some numbers, or something, and then it's just like a blank paper, and you can draw or write on it or like voice speak into it. Then you can submit it, and then afterwards it'll show you like 2 different places, and it's like on a scale of 1 to 100, like how certain did you think that you was one of these, like kind of near one of these locations, and it's like today it was like a forest or like a random little like a bar stool, like or something like in a city. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Yeah. So I just wrote some shit, and then tomorrow it's gonna show me like what the actual thing was. Nice. Then I get ranked. It's like a leaderboard too. I'm like, I'm gonna start doing this.
Fuck yeah.
Channel my psychic. Okay, because talk about remote viewing. We kind of been digging into that stuff too. It just always kind of part of it. I was reading about this stuff. They were trying to remote view the moon, like stuff on the moon. But they were trying to remote view shit on the moon. And they were like saying shit that wasn't all wrong. Like it leaned, it's probably like 57%, like correct. Yeah. As opposed to like whatever. But like, okay, you got that plasmic soul brain. These wormholes or these like these black holes or white holes. This faster than light communication. Yeah. I think that's there's something that ties all this together. Yeah. It's like.
It's like the like secrets like somehow
when you're remote viewing, are you like creating it in the right way? You're kind of creating a tiny little wormhole in your brain with your plasmic energy.
You're like sending it out.
Yeah.
You're sending yourself out.
Yeah. Instantly. Like how far could that go? I'm gonna try to remote view like fucking Sirius or some star.
Yeah, dude. Try it.
See some weird shit.
Yeah, dude. Trip out.
I don't know. I gotta read that. I gotta learn how. Do I just gotta like haze myself? Do I gotta MK Ultra myself first?
I think you just have to like meditate and like focus on it. Get really calm and just like It is like try to visualize it and just like let your intuition do it.
It is. It's like you gotta do less with your mind. It's like can you not like definitely don't try to think of a location. Yeah. Else you're gonna be like a Burger King. It's a Burger King. You're like.
Burger King. Maybe Burger King on Pluto.
Like no, it's Burger King ad on the radio on the drive-in here.
Yeah. No, yeah.
You need to take more acid.
Damn it!
It's not Burger King on Pluto.
Yeah. I don't know. Thinking about you're trying to see Pluto, but you're just Burger King.
It's like a double Whopper deal on Pluto.
I think I need to go get some chicken fries.
Yeah, you're just saying ads.
I just remote viewed. I think I need chicken fries.
It's like a Mattress Firm sale. It's like a good Mattress Firm sale on Queen plus size beds. Queen and oversized beds on Neptune.
Going out of business sale at the mattress store.
And it's
70%
floating in the
off.
gaseous state of Jupiter. And it's in the middle of the eye of the storm.
The storm of Jupiter.
And it's
Pretty sure.
But it's a great sale.
Pretty sure I just saw that.
But it's a really good sale.
70% off whole store.
Yeah.
It's mattresses.
I might get like two and put one in storage for like
get
5
a couple
years.
mattresses. Yeah, might be worth
might
it.
Still save.
Might pay for itself. It'll pay for itself.
Let's see, how much is storage for 5 years on a mattress compared to buying one outright?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'll pay for itself after.
That's remote viewing though.
Yeah. Back to that.
Well, that is it. It's the mattress. It's actually trying to do anything but that. It's trying to do. Yeah. It's that meditate. It's getting into a state where you're not like what was on the radio 10 minutes ago.
Just trying to like tune into something out there. Mm-hmm. Tune in like.
And it's like first like when I was doing the remote viewing app earlier, I was like very first thing that I thought of without like hesitation or without like any like other thought about it. I wasn't like trying to prescribe like a certain energy to like even the words I was writing down. Or like
you're just like this is it.
Or like yes, I couldn't even tell you what I wrote.
Yeah.
So I just like did it and sent it, and then I'll just get a thing back tomorrow if I was right.
See the data. Yeah, just see the data.
And I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I'm feeling lucky.
I did it when I was down the mushrooms. So
yeah.
Like,
you're gonna be tapped in.
Right.
It's gonna be awesome. Probably perfect.
It's Burger King on Pluto though.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect drawing of a Burger King on Pluto. It's
Sure.
like the most beautiful drawing of a Burger King on Pluto I've ever fucking seen.
Perfect.
He did it with
this
finger on an app.
Holy shit! How does he know about that? How does this guy know about this?
I guess guy got MK Ultra for sure.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, fucking MK Ultra, all that shit's fucking real, man. I don't know.
Just like that all went. That was all the fucking. Back when the government was having fun with the mind and just like what can we do, which is what we're talking about now. Is
I feel like they still
it's
are.
Like what are the next steps? When can we see these next steps that they've been working on for 10 years?
Yeah.
And are these next steps just projections of UFOs above us?
Yeah. Like what's
or like something like what is it? What is it? What the hell is this?
Yeah.
They're working on something.
Dude. They know a lot about what's going on.
They didn't do
they can't just
gnarly mind experiments for 10 years and then stop.
No.
I
no
know.
One like well, and then the things that are like not quite like ethical too, like drugging unsuspecting people at brothels and shit. Mm-hmm. Like no one was held accountable for that. No. They were like promoted. Mm. The people that were doing that too, like they were like Charles Manson's handlers. You know what I mean? Like. They'd like show up whenever you got like arrested. They'd like show up and be like, "This is above you guys. Yeah. Let him out."
This guy's got a place.
He has.
This guy's got a place to be in a desert.
There's things for him to do.
This guy's got.
He's not done yet. He has a mission.
Basically, needs a bunch of dirty girls to drive him around in the sand.
Yeah, he needs to trick some girls to kill some people.
What's her name? There's a couple of them that all have great names.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But yeah, you know, that, we all know that. And that's the thing too. Like these are all like the shit that dude. Like that shit was happening like 70 years ago now, like 60 years ago now.
Yeah,
that shit's.
And I'm saying they didn't stop. They just got better at hiding it. They created the CIA, like because those first couple of years before the CIA was whatever else it was called. And they made the CIA, and for the first little bit, like. I guess that's kind of what we know just from papers out, and then after that, they just started covering it all up.
Yeah.
After that, it's like, okay, well, there's Roswell. I don't know.
Yep.
Like, okay,
well, all right, yeah, that happened. Okay.
Shoot.
We're just gonna like make it
fully plasmic being inside this craft.
Yeah, damn it.
It's a ghost.
Oh shit, there's ghosts in these
ghosts
things.
of my grandma.
There's ghosts in these crafts.
Yeah, it's like It's my dead grandparents find out
Bigfoot.
from fucking heaven in another galaxy.
Yeah.
They're all plasma, but they still use, like drone tech basically to fly them here.
This is the old fashioned.
Unless they're just remote viewing, like as a.
Yeah.
Like maybe they're like chaos theory, building themselves into the topa of a UFO, and then they're remote viewing that self onto Earth.
Yeah. Or maybe because they say like Roswell, that craft was like struck by lightning. Maybe when you're remote viewing and you get struck by lightning, you're like a UFO.
That is true. That is how you get a superpower.
So you get shot down.
Remote viewing in a storm. I'm gonna do that.
You gonna do that in the lightning?
Go up fucking hands on temples in the middle of the rain. Let's go.
I am getting struck by
Like
lightning.
Burger-
Getting struck by lightning.
It's like a Burger King on Pluto. Lightning strike.
From
And I'm just working in this Burger King forever.
There's no customers.
It's actually how they hire people, and there's no customers.
There's no customers because it's on Pluto.
It's like, at least I didn't get the fucking mattress firm in the Jupiter storm.
yeah.
Thank God I wasn't thinking about that totally real place.
Yeah. Damn it.
Would have been zapped there.
Yeah, you don't want to be there.
Or like maybe the lightning strike is their because I think they got some bodies out of that. But I think maybe the lightning was their plasmic soul ejecting. Can we get a playback with lightning going up? So down?
I don't know if I think it's strange lightning that day.
Going up. And lightning going up is a
the
plasmic
stories say
soul.
it was strange lightning. You know.
Yeah. Probably fucking what's the word, dude? Strange lightning.
What about ball lightning, right?
Yeah, Kugelblitz. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Sounds like a classic Kugelblitz to me, brother.
Yeah, tie it all together with that.
Kugelblitz.
Which, dude? Okay, so how much do you know about CERN? What they're doing? Particle colliders and shit.
What do you say? Say what you have first. Unless you just asking fully.
I'm kind of just asking. Also, I think because I think around on like the day the eclipse happened, they like did like a test.
You got it.
Like did something on that day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how real that actually is, but like.
They got to be doing tests.
Do you think they're like opening up
though,
like portals at all, or didn't they like prove like alternate universes or like?
It's hard to say
universes?
prove because it's all like Well, we haven't been there, so I don't know. Like, but like
but
that,
it's like
but
data on a computer.
But yeah, there is like it is there. The way that they very well could be opening some shit up, like
some gateways.
I know when they were first building it, people were protesting it because they thought a black hole was gonna open up on Earth.
Yeah, you're gonna open the gates of hell.
Yeah, you're
fuck. Maybe be careful, guys.
So,
but they don't I don't know.
I would like to think they are. I think that if they're not doing it there, they're trying somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe that's
or maybe if not, it's just a matter of because that's how you make more energy at that point. Like that fusion energy is that clean energy, quote unquote, whatever it is.
Like free energy
is like I couldn't tell you what the fuck that is because nobody can do it. But but it's. Is it plasma?
Maybe. Maybe, man.
No, CERN. The fact that we know about them.
Yeah.
Because it's all underground. They could. There's probably a giant super collider around all of Colorado or something.
Oh yeah.
With how many underground, all the tunnels and stuff. You want to talk about underground shit?
Yeah.
All the hidden if it wasn't always for that purpose, they could just repurpose all of this. Well, but if you look at a map of tunnels in America, it just makes a fucking circle. Fight us a super collider.
Probably. I mean, it's probably zigzags all around, but there's probably just the one, Just insane. Well, that's the thing. I don't know, man. I
don't know if it needs to. I don't know if bigger is better with that. You might be able to just shoot more particles at once.
Yeah, you don't.
But
don't need.
Yeah, they're trying to make. I think you can. You can stack that light. I think you can stack light a little bit there. You can get the weight of light. You can make light heavy there a little bit.
Did people just stop trying to dig as deep as they could too?
There's that one hole.
The Russians dug 7 miles. There's that
one hole, and it's not very impressive because it's just it's 5 inches across or something.
Yeah, but what if you got a generational plan of we're gonna burrow down?
Yeah, we don't have enough generational plans.
We don't, man. We're relying way too short term.
That's the next step for humanity at all. That's the only way we're gonna be able to go into space.
We need to reconnect with that part of that because we're too self-centered with it, where it's dude, back in the day, man. If you're gonna believe how
that
the pyramids,
crystal hive mind from my plasma soul,
the Great Wall of China was built in 500 years or something. These things took forever, and it was monotonous for so long, but it created this thing. It's we don't do that anymore, man. We're kind of just how much can I get for myself in my life? Because
that's the fucking. You have lineages of kings, of emperors and shit that go on for countless generations, and you have
true.
place like China is just infinite slaves to throw
Yeah.
at a wall and die in the concrete.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
It's
there's
dark.
bodies buried inside of it because they just died and glazed them over with cement or whatever. They just break it up.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
dark.
like, take his shoes. You have shoes now. And then break them
Well,
up.
his shoes are out still. He got smashed by a huge brick, but like
don't break them
his
up.
shoes-
Don't. Like,
His
give me
shoes are fine.
His shoes, dude.
Just take the shoes. Get back to work.
Never had shoes before.
You got shoes now. Go.
Yeah.
You got his job. Hey, you got promoted.
You got promoted.
He's dead. You got promoted.
Try not to do what he did though.
Did you learn something? Yeah, that's true. What is that?
It's same with, and I know there's like the revisionist history that says a lot of the pyramids were built by like artisans.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
they
They
say.
were like.
I'm pretty sure there was still some slaves there.
Well, that's the thing. I think then like everyone was kind of a slave. Like you could be a doctor, but you were like a slave.
Yeah.
You were like born a slave, but you're like
hey, we don't
forced to
call them
learn
slaves,
this
we call
shit.
them artists.
We're teaching them how to do
Hey,
this. Yeah,
they're artists. All right.
yeah. They just work for me.
They're building.
I feed them.
Damn
They have beds. I
Yeah.
feed them. Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know. I also think I don't know, man. I don't think anyone really knows how the fuck that shit was built.
Yeah.
I think it's just too long to like really know.
Mm.
The fact that like I don't know. If we don't know now, like how
There's a way. Is there? There's. I know there's. I never said like ancestral memory and things.
Yeah.
Even some type of. I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's long enough ago to be coded in as instinct or anything. But what? Anything on that?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like what? Like the pyramids?
Yeah. What the hell?
I don't know, man. They're everywhere.
Yeah, that's
All
the
over
thing.
the world.
They are everywhere.
Is that just like I don't know. Is that just something humans do and then just forget? You do it, you make it, and then like you just forget, and you just I don't know.
Why were we all doing that?
Why do we not like remember those shit? Like all of them, they're all
we-
like, yeah, this is our like, this is what we've been saying is there for.
What
but,
were
like,
we doing?
what the fuck? Why? Why are we building this shit?
Like nobody had a house yet. I don't think. And some people probably had
They
houses.
probably had
but-
small houses, but
I
still.
guess yeah. I think power was a lot
Is
easier
that-
back then. Not easier, but power was a lot more. Well, there wasn't Facebook,
Yeah,
and everything was separate. And so if you're just like God King of a land,
yeah, that's true. I think if you're like, because if you were like a king, you were like divine in a certain sense. You were like,
because back then there wasn't that much of a difference at all. It was like
No,
you were either touched by divine or you just are a
you have
god.
the divine lineage, that's kind of cool. I don't know.
Those always just get very anti-Semitic.
No, it's
but
really weird.
It's really cool when you like accidentally trace your shit back to like some like fake fucking dragon
Yeah,
or like
like
all the Chinese, like the first Chinese emperor was apparently a dragon,
yeah.
an ancient dragon. Like maybe,
But I mean, that's badass.
like maybe it was some kind of uplifted like
I can feel that.
nanotech lizard from an ancient race that.
I mean, I feel like
Just
I
came
have
here.
the dragon.
I got a
spirit
heart of
in
the
me.
dragon.
I got a heart of the dragon.
A little
I
bit
got,
dragonborn.
I got a little bit of that
A
in
little
me.
bit dragonborn.
The Chinese like dragon in me.
Yeah, you got a little bit of the Chinese
I
dragon.
got
in you.
a little Chinese dragon.
Full zodiac boy over here.
Yeah, yeah. It's Year of the Dragon. This is the Year of the Dragon. Speaking
Is
of
it?
that, yeah, dude.
Shit. It's my brother's sign.
It's an 8-year as well, which is like a money year.
Ooh,
Your brother might
money
make
year.
some good money this year.
Dude.
That's just
Do you
what
know
I hear.
the,
I'm not a numerologist or
Do you know
like
the other
anything.
with your Chinese zodiac sign? There's also an element that is assigned to it that also goes in a different cycle. So I'm a water dog.
Water dog. That's nice.
Maya doesn't like it, but she's a fire rat.
Yeah, I mean, what does she know?
I was like, that's the coolest rat, unless you're not a water rat.
I'm pretty sure-
I love that there's a whole year of people that are just fucking water rats.
Yeah.
There's like goddamn like fire drat, or like I don't know. There's some really cool ones to get, and then to be a water rat. Not to say you're not cool, but
It's not like
it's a hard one to start
it's a tough
with.
one.
It's like a full year of people.
Yeah, damn it.
I'm a fucking water dog. Or a water rat. Not a year. Oh, it's a month of a year, I guess.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah.
I got some other shit here. We don't. We were making good time here. We're at about 2 hours.
Fuck yeah.
So we'll chop this up. But I wanted to say one or two more things. I feel like I had something. Any synchronicities for you? All the time, but anything. I wrote down a couple from a little while ago just to speak them out.
Yeah. I don't know. You tell me yours.
I got a text from the salon that I went to just the one time when I got a haircut. And it was about, because they also put on like little like tiny little concerts, and it was something about breath work. They were like, come to this breath work ceremony. And at the same time as I read that text, in my audiobook, someone said the words, took a deep breath.
Oh, interesting.
I was like, what the hell is this? Just weird.
That's interesting.
Another thing that happened, and these happen like all the time. These are just ones that I wrote down. I like to catch the interesting ones. Sometimes they're like, oh, it's kind of not a boring one. They're always kind of neat, but it's like, this is like weird. Like just to like capture that as something. Reference page in Procreate. Oh yeah, okay. So the drawing app Procreate on the iPad. There's when you're like editing your page, you can make it into a reference page, like a reference for a drawing. I never used that feature. I accidentally pressed it for the first time ever, and at the same time, I was listening to a podcast about Super Mario Sunshine and how it's like a self-referential game.
Yeah, interesting.
And just like the reference was just a weird word that came up really fast together. I don't know what the hell this is.
Interesting.
And I got one more here.
Those
Those
are good ones.
I'm like rethinking it. I haven't even thought of these because I did write them down and just get them out of my mind. Cleaning emails out. One thing I did was clean out all my emails and all my old apps. I did a whole like cyber cleanse. All the files in my shit, all my computer files, all this stuff. I got all the episodes of the pod put on an external hard drive, so my computer's not like jammed up with like 40 hours worth of noise. So okay, I'm cleaning up this thing. It was a whole night thing. I scroll down. I'm scrolling down as fast as hell to just like try to unsubscribe to everything too. I'm gonna start unsubscribing to everything, right?
Nice.
Let me just read this though. So I accidentally click on this image that pops up when an image loads in above the unsubscribe button, and I click on it, and it takes me to this site, and it has. But for some reason, because it's an old email that I'm way back through. I click on it. Yeah. It's a Christmas email. The picture is of this holiday sale with this holiday like Christmas reds and greens and lights and shit. Immediately when I click that, the American Dad that I'm watching, it's been on for 2 hours straight. I'm not watching. It's on. I'm in and out of the house. Right when that happens, the Christmas episode of American Dad turns on.
Weird.
It's like, what?
Huh. Shows are always great. I like those Christmas episodes.
Yeah, me too. I'm just like...
Yeah, that's bizarre, man. I guess, I don't know if this is synchronicity, but something just weird that happened, like small world shit. So I'm working at the bakery. I'm talking. Gotta get a customer coming.
Like small world, Plasmic soul.
Yeah, he's got a fucking, pretty fucking much. But he has a Wisconsin shirt on. I'm like, this is a pretty cool shirt. I'm like, I like your shirt. I'm actually from Wisconsin. He's like, oh, where about? I'm like, lacrosse. He like grins at me. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. And I'm like, what about you? He's like, yeah, same. Like, what high school you go to? I was like, Holman. And he was like,
he's running.
He's like, oh, okay. And turns out, you remember fucking the tech ed teacher in like middle school, Mr. Smith?
Oh, yeah.
It was his son.
Oh, weird.
So that's my dad.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
Of course.
That fucks me up.
They tripped me the fuck out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Who's the best at that move?
So far away from that town.
You know who's the best at that
1,000 miles away.
Moms.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Moms will find someone they know in fucking a different country.
No, like, they're like, oh, me and you know the same person.
Yeah. You'll be on like a 6-hour tour in Ireland, and your mom will find somebody on the bus that they're like went to high school with. And you're
like, oh yeah, me and him actually were friends like 30 years ago.
Like Roxanne knows everybody in the world. I'm confident she knows every single person in the world.
No, it freaks me out going anywhere with like my mom.
Yeah. Like, I don't.
Let alone in like a small town.
I don't know a single person at all.
Oh yeah, right. Right. It's like I like very much know a few people, and then it's like, who the hell?
And then it's that dude at the grocery store that I'm kind of afraid he sees me wearing the same clothes too much.
Yeah,
security guard. Dude doesn't give a shit.
No, he doesn't even.
Do not trust him with my life.
Nah,
he's a bro.
There's a couple cool ones. There's a couple cool bros. There's a couple I'm like, I don't trust you, but
dude.
There's a couple I like know I'll probably have to protect if something goes down. Yeah, I have to be like, hey. Yeah. I got you. Give me your gun. Like, hey, bud, I'll take care of it.
Deputize me.
Hey, give me the gun. You stay
quickly,
safe.
Deputize me.
Get down.
I need to go. Yeah.
Give me your badge. Give me your gun. I got this. I'll keep us safe.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're like, all right. I think we're good. I think
We could talk for
this is
forever.
so much.
We've been all over the
listeners,
place.
make sure that you listen to the first half of this episode. I'll try to make that. I'm calling these episodes chaos controlled, and I do like this one will be 31.5. I'm doing like 0.5
I like that.
on them. Just to
I
keep
like
them
that.
tracked in there.
Yeah.
Just so you kind of know that it's like
It's
the
like
second half of the
linear, you know.
episode.
It is linear.
Yeah. So nice. This is
cool.
good as fuck. Plasmic Soul.
I'm having a good time.
I'm freaking out. This is all too much. I'm freaking out.
Yeah, well, dude, because it's not like I'm not like thinking about this shit on my own anyway. It's nice to like fucking talk about it, get it out.
Yeah, vent it and just.
Well, sometimes you like get an idea, you say it out loud, and you're like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
And then you move on, and that's nice. There's a lot of blocks in my mind where I'm
I
like,
had
that's how this is, and you say it, and you're like, wait,
Yeah.
I was pretty wrong about that the whole time. I think
Wrong about this thing. Yeah.
it's cool. I'm into it.
Oh, I
My
get
brain's getting bigger.
Prometheus, the movie, the
Yeah.
alien movie. That's like why it's called Prometheus, because he created man.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what it is. Like, we all
That's
knew
what's
that,
going
I
on.
think, but it just was reaffirming that because I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just didn't know.
I didn't.
I imagined it was something like that, but like I don't know
know.
much. But hey, that's fine.
All right, we're at the end. We got like a partnership thing.
Oh yeah.
Nice. It's called Dubby, and let me pull this out. I'm bad. Sorry, sponsor. Dubby. If you look up Dubby, Dubby, it's like an energy powder. I'll probably buy some so I can try it out. I do endorse it, though.
We got a promo code, right?
We got a promo code to get some good shit. If y'all type in Star Mother, one word. Type in Star Mother at checkout. I think you get like 10%
Yeah,
off.
shouts out to the Star Mother.
At Dubby. And I think we get a little bit of that profit too. Not that it matters, but if you want to donate to us, maybe just buy that shit. I don't care.
Dubby energy.
I'll get
powder.
some, and next time we'll eat some and go off.
We'll just talk.
It's
Yeah,
like, talk about trying to.
we might have
not
to turn
talk
the speed like down to 0.5.
Yeah, we'll
be
dull it
talking
down with the
so
white
fast.
kratom now. We'll hit some
yeah.
kratom in there and just like become a perfect being.
Well, we could maybe get some like red kratom because that's the like relaxing
That's the
one.
one.
Kind of hit like polarize it a little bit, just get wonky. I
All
like the
right.
white though. I get chatty with the white. That's
Dubby Clean Energy. Just look up Dubby.
fun. Oh, that's cool. Looks like
Your
candy.
taste buds' favorite energy drink. Yeah, they got
Cool.
push and
Looks-
punch. Yeah, just
it's like a
it's jitterless
pre-workout
energy.
kind of a thing.
Yeah, it is. It's like a pre-workout, but it's kind of
Jitterless?
marketed toward
What's-
like gamers though.
Well, pull me up. Is there like an ingredients list?
Galaxy Grenade. Well, I don't know if I want to read it on the pod if it's not good.
Well, okay, I just want to see it. It's gonna be good. I mean,
It is
we're-
good.
we're just talking
L-taurine,
about it.
L-tyrosine.
Oh yeah, dude. Taurine. tyrosine.
L-glutamine, L-citrulline.
Yeah, these are good.
These
Best
are some of the
amino
best
acids.
amino acids. That's fucking
Nice,
cool.
good B
I'll get some
vitamins.
for us. And
150 milligrams isn't crazy.
it's,
either. That's
it's like a
decent
small
one.
cup of coffee, right?
Yeah, $1 a drink.
There's no sugar, no artificial colors or flavors, no fillers.
Green coffee, dude. Green coffee fruit. That's the cool shit. I like that.
And it's approximately $1 per drink, but you'll get that for a little bit less
Dude,
if you use
honestly-
coupon code StarMother. We got a different code, Dawson, to use for us.
Oh hell yeah, fuck yeah.
But
I kind of want to try this.
yeah. We'll get
'cause,
some. We'll get
Dude,
some.
green
for the pod.
coffee extract is like
We'll try.
that's
it.
like a really nice way to get caffeine.
Hear that, folks?
There's L-theanine in it. Too.
Dubby, StarMother.
I don't think they said that, but if it's green coffee, I think that has L-theanine in it.
Dude, and the
That's that shit
discounts
that makes me
keep
awesome.
on rolling at the Pumpkinhillradio Etsy.
Woo.
Type in code SECRET, all caps, is SECRET for 25% orders of $25 or more. I found out how to run coupons, so I'm trying to do some stuff like that. If you even just like favorite or the shop or some items, you get some discount codes sent to your shit. All right,
yeah.
well, fuck, that's kind of it.
fuck yeah,
hit the
man.
Etsy, do the sponsor thing. What up, Dubby? Nice to meet you.
Shouts out Dubby. Drink Dubby.
We Pumpkinhill Radio at all socials. Give us 5 stars everywhere you can. Follow everywhere you can. And I'm posting a lot of Fallout stuff. Doing some fun content these days, so just keep up.
Yeah.
The YouTube's blasting off. It's
We
fun.
might have to get into like have like a Fallout episode soon because the
Yeah.
show came out.
We talked a little bit, but we can do a
Oh, yeah.
full-fledged.
We can dive into some lore.
Well, yeah, I would love
It
to.
is really
we can
good.
go over all the different vaults and stuff.
Yeah, that might be
we'll write that
coming
out for
soon.
next time.
Yeah,
all right.
fuck it.
Anything
All
else
right.
for you, Dos? You good?
I'm chilling.
You're just a part of the Pumpkin Hill family now.
I'm
so.
Pumpkin Hill Alliance.
Pumpkin Hill Alliance. All right. Bye, everybody.
Renegade.
I hope your plasmic soul sleeps well tonight.
Yeah.